Welcome to another episode of my construction videos. You are now to calculate the number of reinforcement you need for your column work, and I stop at the main bar. I've just done the main bar. So in this video, I'll continue with the stirrup. I'll do a video on the stirrup, the number of stirrup you need, the tonnage in total. So join me in this video and let's quickly round it up. So I just did for this in my last video where I got 8.09 ton for the job. Now I want to do for the stirrup. So I'm still using the same drawing. Now the size of the column still remain the same. If you look at it from the top, it remains the same. So size of bar. So size of, we are doing for the ring now. What's the size of the ring? So the size of the stirrup is we have it here. 10 mm, so everything is 10 mm. So I'm going to be doing for this alone. I will not come to this. I will just be doing for this alone. I will not do the other one. So it is 10 mm reinforcement. Yes. Okay. So it is 10 mm reinforcement. So number of bars. So number of bar in a particular column. So in this column I have 15. Wide 10, 02 as the bar mark at 200 spaces. So I need 15. We check for everything. What I need, the number I need is 15 because they are going to the same height. You get, they are going to the same height. So I need 15. So if I need 15, I'm going to put 15. I need 15. I need 15 here. I need 15 here also, and I need 15 here. The number of similar ring. There is number of similar ring of number of similar column. Right? No, this column. So number of similar column. I have 2 of this. I have 5 of this C2 from the previous video. I have 7. I have 6, and I have 18. I have 7. This is 6, and this is 18. Right? That is 18. Now total number of ring. I said from one of it I have 15. From each of this type I have 2. So meaning the total number of syrup I need for this particular one will be what? So I will use my formula. This multiplied by this. So if I do that, I'm going to get the total number of syrup I need to bend for CT1 reinforcement. So if I drag it down, I'm going to get the total number I need for each and every one. So for column type 5, I have 15 ring in one of column type 5, and I have 18 number of column type 5. So 15 multiplied by 18, meaning I need 270 ring for 270 stirrup or ring for all these column type 5, for all the 18 numbers of column type 5. So length, this is where it becomes more trickier now. Length of this of CT1, because the length will be different from each other. So how do I get the length? The size of the column is 1 meter by 300 mm. So 1 meter by 300 mm. You need to remove your cover, right? Size of the cover will be stated in your drawing. At the front page of the structural drawing, you get the size of the cover. But for is a common knowledge, the size of the column cover, the cover for column is 40 mm. So this one I need instead of 1000, what I'll be calculating is not 1000, it will be 920. That's 920 in 2 places. There's another 920 plus 300, I need to subtract 80, 40 from the top, 40 from the bottom. That is, I need to subtract 80. That is, I'll be having 320 in two places. Then the hook. Let's say I'll be adding a hook of 50 mm. That is 100 mm. Or you can say you can add 100, that is 200. Let's say I'll be adding 50, that is plus 100. So this length is 2, 3. So if I want to cut this, I will say 2, 3. But because I don't want to have unnecessary cut on site, let's say I will make it 100, 100. So if I'm supposed to add plus 100. So if I have 100, I will make it to be 2,4. So let me say I'm going to make this length 2,5. Right. Let me put it in mm. This is mm. So the length of this for the stirrup is 2.5 meters. That is 2.5. Because I don't want to have unnecessary cut, so I decided to make it 2.5. So if you don't understand that, let's do for the next. Okay, the next one is still the same thing. So let's do for this one in case you don't understand this. Let me still use the calculator. So also, if you want to know how to get the size of stirrup for colon, I've done a video on that, and I'm going to attach video to here. I've done a video on that, so you can watch that as well. So for this one, it's going to be, this is 900 by 250. So 900, that would be 820 if I remove the cover, plus 820 plus this is 250 minus 80, I should be having 170, right? 170 plus 170, that will give me 18. So if I make my hook 50 mm, that is 100 mm. So here I'm going to have 2 meters. I'm going to have 2 meters. So 200 mm is what I need to cut for my stirrup before I bend it. Now, the next one, this is 225. I said 230 minus 80. I have 150 here plus another 150 plus this will be 820 in two places plus 820 plus 820 plus this. I need to add my hook. Let me say I want to add 100, that is 200 plus 200. That is, let's say I will be cutting 2-1 or 2-2, either of the two. You still arrive at the answer. I made a mistake here. This will be 2-2. Right, this will be 2-2. So what I use here, let me replicate it here. Right, 2-2. Then for this one, this will be 230 minus 80. I'm going to have 150 plus 150 plus 600. If I remove it, I will have 520 plus 520 plus I have 1-3. So let me say I'm going to add hook of 100, 50 at both sides. I'm going to have 1.5. I'm going to make it 1.5. So I won't have unnecessary. I keep saying it because those little denomination, you can't say because of this I need to add the 60 to make it a whole number. I know I can get 8 of 1.5. I know if I if I cut my stirrup at 1.5, 1.5, I know I'm going to have 8 from one length of reinforcement. If I do this, I might be having unnecessary, of course, so I don't need that. Number, and I decided to create this column for another job. So number in a length. So how many number of stirrup will I get in a length? That is, I'll use my formula to do that. So how many, I know a length is 12 meters, then divided by this, what will I have? I will have 4.8. So I will have 4.8. So the 0.8, I don't need this, so I need to have 4. What I have here is 4. Let me just leave it at 4, right? So I input the same formula here. Okay, this will also be 4. Will also be 4. This, I need to do the summation. In 12 meter reinforcement divided by this, what will I have? Let me make this one 5 as well. This is 5. And here I know it is 8 already, but let me do it. How to sum in the length of reinforcement divided by 1/5. How many do I have? Yeah, I have 8. Meaning that from a length of reinforcement, I will get 2.5. I will get 4 2.5 meter stirrup, meaning that is 10. Then the I will have an offcut of 2 meters. I can use the 2 meters from this, come and do this. Understand? I can use the 2 meters of this, from here I will have 5 meters, right? So that is it. So full length used. Now the full length we need, if from a length I can get 4 number, I need 30 number, right? I need for this column type one, I need 30 number of it, and from a length I can get 4. So how many do I need for this job? That is, I put my formula again. You can see this divided by this. I will have my answer. Right? I need 7.5 length. I need 7.5 to do this job, to do the 2 numbers of column I have for column type 1. Because in the 2 I have 30 number, and from a length of reinforcement I'm going to get 4. So if I'm going to get 4 pieces from a length of reinforcement, that is 30 divided by 4, right? So if I drag down my formula, it's going to do the rest for me. So here, that is, here is 75 divided by 4. I'm going to have 18.75. This I'm going to have 21.18, and this. So if I decide to do the summation, everything is 10 mm reinforcement. So 10 mm reinforcement. I decide to do the summation. So I'm going to have 99 lengths of 10 mm reinforcement. Now if I want to convert that to H, let me put the, I can convert that to tonnage 99 length, because so summation of this divided by 133, so 0.75 tonnage, 74 tonnage. Now if I come up here and add everything, so my white thing need 99 length. The 99 length is going to give me 0.74 tonnage. So my grand total will be this, command this, total. I can say it is total. Now for this job, meaning for this job I need 8.8 ton of reinforcement. Now from this you can decide to use it to calculate the number, how much you are going to pay your workers. So I believe I've been able to do justice to calculating the number of stirrup you need, and in a column work. This is so meaning for all this ground floor, if I want to do the job for all this ground floor, I'll be using 8, what amount of tonnage do I have? I'll be using 8.83 ton, less than 9 ton in total. I'll be using 8.83 ton to do this job. Thanks for watching.